Yo, what up, gang? It's your boy coming back with a review of the Clipse. Dude dropped an album, man. Pusha T and Malice, or No Malice. So we're gonna review that because their album rollout was impeccable, man. Like, it was immaculate. From dissing Pusha T, from dissing Travis Scott to pretty much having interviews left, right, and center. Every day there's just something new about this album that was coming out. There was like anticipation. The crowd really wanted it, and when it dropped, they got what they were asking for. And shout out to their marketing team, whatever they were doing, because they was cooking. The tiny desk thing was also dope. The memes are dope. Everything is just too nice with it. I've never seen an album roll out like this in a long time. And they did it traditional style as well. So yeah, let's get into it. I love this album already. Like, just by the way, I'm on my third listen to this album right now. So what you're gonna get is probably a little bit more from me compared to a first time listen, because for a first time I have to first listen to everything, the sounds, the lyrics, and it can be overwhelming, but at least the album now is kind of settled, and the hype is a little bit lower, so now I can actually pay attention to what is being said or whatever is gonna happen on the beat. Yeah, so anyway, let me just stop talking. Let's just play this. We got first track, which is with John Legend, called Voices of Fire. Wait, the birds don't sing, but there's someone called Voices of Fire on the song, I think. But anyway, let's get it.
Lost in emotion, mama's youngest. Trying to navigate life without my compass. Some experience death and feel numbness, but not me. I felt it all and couldn't function. Seeing you that day, telling you my plans, but I was leaving you that day. It was in God's hands. Yeah, it was at Elon's, waiting to get with me. On my way to Texas, that's when Virginia hit me. Told you I was going to Turks for Thanksgiving. I heard what I wanted to hear, but didn't listen. You said you told Jean that Buck needed forgiveness. I see you went to Didi's and stuffed both her fridges. You even told Dad you wished y'all never split it. Basically was dying without letting me know. I loved you, Med Naj. Hate that he won't remember you. Two things that break my heart is what Novembers do. And precision, while I'm reminiscing, it all hits different, my listen.
Alright, decent first verse. There's some storytelling happening there, but I'm not gonna stop the song too much. But one thing I could say is that the production is so nice. I think Pharrell was producing for this album, and just the production is just pretty good. I love the instruments being used, the strings along with the synthesizer. I just love it.
Birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and play. The birds don't sing, the birds don't sing, they screech and play.
Your car was in the driveway, I knew you were home. By the third knock, a chill ran through my bones. The way you miss mama, I guess I should've known. Chivalry ain't dead, you ain't let her go alone. Found you in the kitchen, scriptures in the den. Half-written text that you never got to send. Combing through your dresser drawer, where do I begin? The way you spelled it out, there's an L in every lesson. Boy, you owe it to the world, let your mess become your message. Shared you with my friends, the pops they never had. You lived for our fishing trips, damn I had a dad. Mine taught discipline, mine taught structure. Mine didn't mind when he had to pull a double. That you love me, it was all in your tone. I love my two sons was the code to your phone, now you home.
I think Malice had a longer verse there, if I'm not mistaken, and something deeper about it. But let's continue.
Oh, the birds don't sing, no they don't. The birds don't sing, they screech and play. Don't the truth ruin it? Now I feel different when they doing it.
I'm wondering who actually wrote the hook. Was it John Legend himself? Because the birds don't sing, they screech in pain is quite poetic. Really, whoever wrote that is a genius.
Sing, they screech and play. They just spit your pain, it's a cycle. They do that shit.
Ooh, there's Pharrell. Pharrell is in the background there. Holy shit. Right? Or is it this Voices of Fire? No, that's definitely Pharrell. I can hear him.
Over and over again. The birds don't sing. The birds don't sing. They screech in pain. The birds don't sing. The birds don't sing. They screech in pain. You'll never come back again.
I definitely heard Pharrell there.
Those?
Right, that song was definitely about Clipse's mother, you know. Yeah, let's go to the next track. Fire production, by the way. My favorite. One of them. One of my favorite. And I'm gonna whisper a little bit because there's someone in the next room, guys. Like, so excuse me, I can't freak out right now. Maybe I'll freak out a little bit.
Nigga, you must be sick. All you talk about is just get rich. Choke my neck, nigga, and ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Damn. Yo, man, this beat is fire as hell. People online were saying that it sounds like Church in the Wild by Kanye West, which it kind of does. That beat was also fire, by the way. Regardless, man, I don't care what it sounds like. It just sounds good, you know. Yeah, and obviously Push and Kanye worked together at some point, and I think Pharrell is on this, so he probably had more of a production touch on this. Pharrell and Kanye have worked together before, right? I don't really care. This is fire.
You run from the spirit of repossession. Too much enamel covers your necklace. I buy bitches, you buy them sections. You buy watches, I buy collections. Misery's fueling your aggression. Jealousy's turned into obsession. Reality TV is mud wrestling. Some sign checks I know better than.
Someone made a meme about that. I'll close your heaven for the hell of it. Like, it sounds so sinister, man. Yo, you know the memes on the internet are wild because they saying Push is like casting spells when he raps, and I can definitely see it, bro. What's worse is that his facial expression shows like he's like casting a spell. Like, I'm gonna close your heaven for the hell of it. Like, and he opens his eyes like I'm gonna close your heaven for the hell of it. Nigga crazy.
Be valor amongst veterans. I'm watching your fame escape relevance. We all in a room, but here's the elephant. You chasing a feature out of your element. And those lab diamonds under inspection. The question marks block your blessings. It's no tombstones in the desert. I know by now you get the message. Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick. All you talk about is just get rich. You ain't thriving in the snow like it's the Revenant. And send orders back down to keep shoveling. Uncle said, nigga, you must be sick.
I'm sorry, I'm just bouncing to this beat like it's crazy, man, because the blues guitar there, if it's blues, I don't know, but that guitar is just nice. And the drum pattern is it's the defining moment of this whole thing. It's like, it's the groove, you know. It's the, how can I say it? I don't have the right musical terms right now, but it's definitely the main thing happening there, you know.
All you talk about is just get rich. Choke my neck, nigga, and ice my bitch. Beat the system with chains and whips. I'm not the candidate to vibe with. I don't fuck with the kumbaya shit. All that talent must be God sent. I send your ass back to the cosmics. The things I seen under my eyelids, kaleidoscope
kaleidoscope dreams, murder and sirens. Let's be clear, hip-hop died again. Half of my profits may go to Rakim. Every gene's like Genevieve's. I drop your Pentagon to show up at your gender reveal and tell them, give me mine. I son niggas, I am the general. Where my gin and juice? Every song in the book of Genesis. Let the sonics boom. Niggas want the tea on me. Well, here's the ginger root. I generate residuals, bitch.
Yeah.
Get off my genitals. This Jenga. God gave me light. A good year full of free will. Trunk card, tell me not to spare your life.
Man, Kendrick Lamar killed that verse, man. What? Nigga, this nigga bodied that verse. I'm speechless. The GOAT.
Grinding, you know what I keep in the lining. Niggas better stay in line when you see a nigga like me shining. Grinding, you know what I keep in the lining. Niggas better stay in line when you see a nigga like me shining. Grinding.
Bump, 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 bump. I'm surprised there's no memes on that one. But anyway.
Kilos in my mind, back take.
Oh yeah, this is POV featuring Tyler the Creator. Yeah.
Amtrak down south, then she flies back. My connect has ponytails tied back. I just hit 6 mil behind Tyvek. They content create, I despise that. I create content, then they tries that. Run these jewels, there's rules I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists, where's my prize at? 60-day stars and 20-year thousandaires. Not enough shopping, whole lot of browsing theirs. My reinvention, preem team parallels when the powder clears. I seen things that I'm still not even proud to share. You Zeus Network niggas, you hear me loud and clear. Get these 5,500 to host the niggas out of here. Sand color Rolls Royce, we like Sally's here.
You know what that line made me think of? It made me think of, I'm not sure if it's Wild 'N Out or it's another. I don't know.
The host the niggas out of here. Sand color Rolls Royce, we like Sally's here. The only Audi here is driven by my owl pair. Ghost face with the wrist.
Oh, maybe it's battle rap. Maybe there's a battle rapper that it's making me think about, but I don't know for sure.
Bird Falconer, Willie Falcone, trunk full of talcum here. Shotgun with your ex feels like Malcolm's near. Send a hit through a text, ain't no shouting here.
Yeah, it is a battle rapper. It's DNA, yeah.
Bypass MIA, too much crowd in there. I spent summers with connects, love that mountain air.
Mr. Brella, how I weather the storm. At 43 milli, I peel off like an orange. I got deaf and blind bitches trying to see what it do. Little feature niggas threaten to sue. Tell your lawyer to set the fee. LaFerrari doors open up like it's therapy. That number ain't bread to me. That million is crumbs. You niggas is bums. I'm not a tough guy. I'm a flyboy and beats get
you know, Tyler these days has become something I'm not familiar with in terms of his rapping. But yeah, over here he seems to be a little comedic, which is something that's a part of him. But you know, lately his raps, he dropped a new single which was also hella dope. But what I'm trying to say is that his raps lately haven't been what I'm used to when his first album dropped and when his second album dropped. So he's got a little bit of diluted content. I don't want to say that, but he does kind of have like a little bit of not so much of a story anymore when he raps, you know. But again, I haven't really been paying too much attention to him other than noticing that little small thing about him when he raps and when I do notice him. So like on features and all that. But yeah.
As far as I'm concerned, I do really be he. I can open up my closet with the skeleton key. If I lied to myself, I could sell it to me. I done sung along with rappers I never believed. Came back for the money, that's the devil in me. Had to hide it from the church, that's the Jekyll in me. I never thought twice what the pressure would be, cause niggas change look just like oppression to me.
create. I despise that. I create content, then they tries that. Run these Jews, there's rules I don't buy back. I've topped all these lists. Where's my prize at?
Good beat. Kind of fun. Not the best song I've heard so far on this album, but there's some bars, you know, and there was a bit of a man, what is up with me? A beat switch midway for Malice's verse. Cool. Tyler the Creator's verse, I'm not really sure about it, but whatever, man. This is kind of his type of beat to hop on, so yeah. And I kind of get Tyler's and Pusha T's relationship there, so it's pretty good. Yeah, let me just.
When I was born, grandmama could see it. I be Bentley driven and very strategic. RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it. Fucking with P, get something to meet you. Your soul don't like your body, we help you free it. Then we wait for TMZ to leak it. It ain't no secret, so be it.
So a little about this song is that these guys sampled someone. Not too sure who it was, but I could tell it has an Arabic sound to it, Middle Eastern sample, kind of making me think of the era, the 2000s era, when there were a bunch of beats that sampled or used an Arabic scale to make music. I know Scott Storch was key in that because he was pretty much mostly doing that stuff, using an Arabic scale, which is wild. Like, think of your Lean Back, some of your 50 Cent beats as well. A lot of beats in the 2000s by Scott Storch, mostly.
Switch is ready, she leaning on Celine cause she ain't stepping into Steppy. Catch a $150 like each Pirelli. I got 8 of them, call me Andretti.
I don't know who produced this particular one though. I'm sure it's Pharrell, but anyway, we need to really check the producer credits.
If I'm not in the telly, selling the Yeti, then I'm twirling your bitch like she in spaghetti. Heavy, circle back and come and get this Kelly. And your ears too, if you want 'em blue like Belly. Lot of jetting, Prada betting, 911s, I'm no...
Okay, Pharrell Williams. Okay, I get the feeling that Pharrell produced everything on this beat. I need to check the producing credits. Producer for it's just Pharrell. Okay, wow. Okay, and then violin. Okay, there's a few names here, but mostly Pharrell, which is wild. Or not. I mean, Pharrell is talented. He's been making beats for a while.
What's what? Papa heaven. Fuck around and get your body traced trying to test me. Cause niggas that I'm with like to draw when it's sketchy. If they catch
I love that line.
me, don't forget me, resurrect me.
Hold on.
That I'm with like to draw when it's sketchy. If they catch me, cause niggas that I'm with like to get your body traced trying to test.
Get your body traced, try to test me, as in, you know, the criminal body trace thing. Sorry, not the criminal, but like when someone's killed, their body gets traced by white chalk, and then
Test me, cause niggas that I'm with like to draw when it's sketchy.
Niggas that I'm with like to draw when it gets sketchy. They like to draw a pistol and kill, and then of course draw, which is drawing, sketchy, you know, white outline, killing. The double entendre is crazy, man. This is why I love hip hop. Like, just bars, bro. Saying like two things all at once. It's like in just one line. It's.
See, if they catch me, don't forget me, resurrect me. Fire dog tag the same place that they would get me.
2 birds, 1 stone, man. I'm still thinking about it.
Ski.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it. Smoke. So be it, so be
You
it.
ain't solid, ain't valid, you ain't malice. Been quiet, ain't right, you ain't Paris. Blow money, you owe money, we ain't balanced. You ain't believe, God did, you ain't Khaled. All black, back to back, this ain't traffic. Can't wrap your head round that, you ain't Arab. Y'all tweet, bird talk, we are.
Can't wrap your head around that. You ain't Arab. As in the turban. Oh my goodness. That Arabs wear.
All parrots, Lone Star, cross the border, we like Dallas. 21, gun salute, we been savage. Tag 'em up, add 'em up, them niggas average. Fly 'em in, fly 'em out. On
This guy's delivering bars every line here.
the pattern, like middlemen, they killing them. You know what happened.
This is culturally
I just took your bitch and your pride in front of me. Her utopia had moved right up the street, and her lip gloss was popping. She ain't need you to eat. The net gon' call it the way that they see it, but I got the video I can share and AE it. They wouldn't believe it, but I can't unsee it. Lucky I ain't TMZ it. So be it, so be it.
This is culturally inappropriate.
So be it, so be it. Smoke. So be it, so be it.
Yeah, so this is the song that hyped up everything. I think it began with this song and then it became the whole album rollout. The beef with Travis Scott and then the interviews, the everything. Good song. Here's another favorite.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho, you had to see it. Strippers shaking ass and watching the dough blow. Ace trumpets in rose mode. Yellow diamonds look like PP. Bitches fly from DC on my private to Waikiki. 3P, niggas is my sons and that's on repeat. Sins of the father, so I call you little Michis. It's easy, how could you and me be? Ever seen his peers, can't compare, you just CC. Don't you know these clears in my ears, only VVs? Play musical chairs, Fred Astaire through these GTs. Too much wear and tear, it's peachy, ASAP with Riri. You rappers all beneath me, but love like the Bee Gees.
The smoothness of his flow with the aggressive kind of tone in his lyrics. Immaculate. No Diddy. It's just dope. Yeah.
International flights connect me to the Wi-Fi.
Life's peachy, ASAP with Riri. You rappers all beneath me. You rappers all beneath me. Oh man. I actually love that line. I was repeating it all the time when I first heard this song. Like, it was that line and then it was yellow diamonds look like PP. And then it was the chorus, which is ballerinas doing inside of my snow globe, shopping sprees in Soho. When did real rap become so popular? I don't know. Like, I'm quoting lyrics from an actual rapper, not like your Travis Scott's. It's been a while since I quoted lyrics from a real rapper, aside from the beef last year with Kendrick Lamar and Drake. Yeah, there was so many quotables there. But this year, it's only been Clipse, Pusha T, and Malice.
The only way you reach me, Ballerinas doing pirouettes inside of my snow globe. Shopping sprees in Soho.
Just for Rari window shoppers. The one that I just sorted looked like it was built by NASA. Over $500,000 we call for Kasha. Reaching for Akasha. Never leaving home without my piece like I'm Mahatma. From the tribe of Judah, I'm Mufasa. Never turn the other cheek, you'll die at the Oscars. It's my tie. Listen, you are not I. Cross T's, dot eyes. I done disappeared and reappeared without a voila.
Ballerinas doing pirouettes.
Beautiful song. I just want to quickly search up pirouettes. Pirouette spinning. Okay, it's exactly what I thought it was. Okay. So I know what it is now, the name of it.
Doing all things considered, let's be specific. My mama cheek, I miss it. I wanna kiss it.
Yeah, I remember it.
Nige asking for siblings, I know he meant it. V miscarried, we hit it, I'm glad he missed it. 100,000 a maybe, you stick with it. Pre-order the strollers, our face in it. I pays for my stalk with the baby in it. If the sky's not your limit, you'll never get it. Turn niggas statistics, I'm so sadistic, so religious, that's so malicious. No division, still snow magicians, blitzing niggas for rich.
Like fuck it, we gon' tuck it till it all falls down. When this chess game is played smarter, swear this life is so awesome.
I feel like I heard something in that chorus there. In terms of an engineering thing. Okay, yeah, I hear a clear distortion in the hook.
Life is so awesome.
All things.
And I don't know if it's a distortion, but it's definitely auto-tune.
Life is so until it all falls down. When this chess game is played smarter, swear this life is so awesome.
I'm not sure, like a light, very subtle, like an intentional distorting of the vocal. Like an example would be when I hate to use Travis Scott now. I really hate to. Let's use Kanye. When Kanye, okay, even him is not a very. Yeah, but anyway, they are good examples. Like Kanye would distort his vocals sometimes when he raps with autotune, on some of his songs. Just like Travis Scott as well. I'm not sure if that's what's happening here. There's something I'm hearing, and I'm thinking, but my point is, I'm thinking, was it intentional to do that? Perhaps maybe because how it was recorded. Perhaps maybe there was a little bit of noise in the room, like there was a lack of acoustic treatment maybe. But anyway, I'm not even listening to good headphones, but yeah, there's just something I picked up where I felt like maybe it was trying to disguise the noise of the background or something, but I could be wrong. I'm a sound engineer, so I wanna know things, you know.
Life is so awesome.
All
this life is so.
Because what revealed it is that the F word, the word fuck, sounded like the room ambience was amplified from just that word alone.
We gon' tuck it till it all. Fuck it. Fuck I look like.
Yeah, it kind of sounded very echoey, or reverby, but in like the natural room sense, not like an intentional echo. Yeah, I'm guessing. I don't know how I even picked that up, but anyway.
Swear this life is so awesome.
All things considered, I've been forgiven. How to pack the blizzard in Honda Civics. Took fatherless women and showed them living. Prison, visits behind the glass, my mirror image. Skin is blemished, names were mentioned. Explains the sentence, the pain is endless. Identifying the body, it takes forensics. Guns, Czechoslovakia, it starts and ends it. The only sin left is to flirt with vengeance. Made my exit just to make my entrance. Revolving door, maybe I can make a difference.
Richards replace all the Pashas. Play smarter. Swear this life is so awesome.
Yeah, I'm definitely hearing the acoustics of the room they recorded in, but it's very subtle. Only possibly an engineer would hear it. It's a good song. All things considered, this is a good song.
Life and death are simple formalities, ain't no way around it. You can poison the rule and technicalities, ain't no way around it. Pyrex, icy, iris, violence.
And you know, now that I think of it, I'm thinking from the song So Be It, the hook also kind of sounds kind of weirdly recorded. Whether that was intentional or not, I don't know, but there's definitely something to where the environment of where they recorded in kind of shows in the recording a little bit.
Works to send a message, iridescent. Slow them down like Robitussin. If you rush in, at your door when we address them, we gon' bless them. Tried to bring them, shoulda left them. Learn my lesson. Poker faces keep them guessing. No expression. Ice dressing on my chest and leave impression. What's a testarossa if you don't test them? Ain't your bitch unless you joystick and dress them. My presence, your pleasure. Peasants, he's pressure. I've been knee deep, key deep. We in ZZ's. White slave, master souls in my safe. White python, Manolo is the taste. She want a Mike Tyson blow to the face. Twist and turn, these guns blitz and burn. Too many flip and turn, had to get rich to learn. Boy, killers in your feelings. Mad you ain't trending. Mad got you tricking on your women. Mad I don't hit them, I just spin them. Gunning and I'm grinning. In the Bugatti in my denim. This is the result of my vision. React with precision. But God only knows my intention. But selling dope is a religion. The hammer's in position. I can show niggas the difference. You niggas is screenwriters, we dream.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Malice has the better verse here. That was hard. Those first 8 bars, or how many ever they were, that was hard. But before I even continue, at the moment there's only one song that I'm not really vibing with on this album. It's the one with there it goes, stuttering. It's the one with Tyler. There's only one, and even that one it's not that bad. It's just not my taste, you know. But regardless, I'm sure someone else loves it, you know.
They seem like us, but only 300 bricks can make you Leonidas. My old plug asked the new plug to reunite us. D-class in my ears, now let me see you bite it. Means more ice for the moles and the ace. Made $1 million off a flow to the nays. Niggas saying that it won't just the phase. 911 turbo with the glaze. Top dollars poking holes in the case.
Okay, I like this one better than the one with Tyler. Nice beat. I like Malice's verse for sure. I may need to go back to Pusha T's verse. I was a little bit distracted there, but Malice's verse is the one there. And I say that because I have listened to this before and I've noticed Malice's verse over and over again. So
I mean, the ears like vitamin C. I mean, yellow like bright as a bee. I mean, the sun like bright as can be. F80 not you tied to me. Just to get from A to B and I ain't driving to C. The pad later I.
I'm not gonna lie, I like these visualizers.
Army won't turn the parades off. God bless takeoff. I said I want the Rolls Royce with the drapes off. And it ain't electric, so it's way off.
Send it back. Send it for the Gordo pies. Picked up the Toro and drive.
Hold on. I just remembered something. Let's go back to... I remember someone engineering for Pharrell Williams. I'm wondering if it's the same person. Since we were talking about Pharrell's vocals 2 tracks ago. Okay, mixing engineer. Okay, Pharrell is mixing. Mike Lawson, man. Okay, the guy I was talking about isn't here. Yeah.
Straight up the 405, the way that the board is designed. I'm feeling like the Lord of the Skies. Arms like 245. Hit him, make sure that he
I'm a qualified sound engineer, guys. Just by the way.
dies. The text phone
If y'all want mixing and mastering, hit me up.
never reply. The feds came and collected my guys. The rain pours and I'm hearing their cries. Went from heaters up to fevers up. Bitches in the back, the seat is up. Now I'm 10 times the EBITDA. If you let the money talk, who's speaking up? I'm not desperate, so I starve her. How we fit 30 studs in the collar.
Hey, interesting how he said desperate over there. I'm not desperate. I'm not desperate. I'm not desperate.
Open the sunroof, wave to my father. Remembering the shipments at the Portsmouth Harbor. Something for the face numbers and the nodders. Rap houses running out of tape. The drug money busting out the safes. Scammers running in and out of Chase. Bottle servers running out of Ace. Went from heaters up to fevers up. Bitches in the back.
Yo, man, all these bottle girls with the ace of spades walking around clubs, man. Hey, you know, I got to see that, witness it at Durban, and man, people just pulling out Ace of Spades out of nowhere. Like, bruh, how much is this bottle? Like, people were pulling out like 5 Ace of Spades. This bottle is like $5,000. Jeez. I mean, doesn't Jay-Z own this? Yeah, Jay-Z acquired it, so it's his. Or is it a partnership?
Seat is up, now I'm 10 times the EBITDA. If you let the money talk, who's speaking up? I'm sleepwalking, y'all don't dream enough. My third passport, I ain't seen enough. If you can breathe up there, it ain't steep enough. The scale don't lie, you ain't even us.
I feel like this one is also kind of a break for the album. You know, not too much happening. At least not for me. It has a aggressive drum, like a, you know, but I feel like my vibe doesn't really. Hold on, let me listen to that beat.
Make sure that he dies. The text won't never reply. The feds came and collected my guys. The rain pours and I'm hearing their cries. Went from heaters up to fevers up.
It's not necessarily my vibe, but for me, it provides me a break from the rest of the album, you know? I'd say this one would be a little above the other one that I don't like on the album. Yeah, the one with Tyler, POV. Yeah. That's about it.
I remember late nights, pissy hallways driving me psycho. The money wouldn't come fast enough. We was back and forth down streamline, moving weight was like lipo. The rest of y'all stuck in the rut.
You know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw. No, you ain't been where I go. With a fetty so strong, you gotta bag it with one eye closed. My shooter turn you inside out.
Stove God Cooks. Okay, yeah, I knew I recognized that voice.
I heard the feds turned the crib inside out. Drop the roof on you niggas, let the inside out. Fresh Prince jacket, boy, I cook them to the inside out.
Go get a Glock 27 fit snow.
That guy knows how to make a hook.
5'6", shoulder with a chip. Wish a nigga to take mine. Index yank till it's numb. Used to call me Windex, cause this thing I spray gon' make you change minds. I done seen Hercules run. We was power lifting 2.2s. Nah, we ain't throw gang signs. My brick walk was second to none. Sweep it under the rug. On the road with a load near the brake line. I knew where to place mine. I don't keep the gun in the glove. Hit the turnpike with the running lights that be on in the daytime. Cause K9 sniff out a crumb. Hands 3 and 9 on the wheel as I'm crossing the state line. Dumb diddy, dumb diddy.
You don't know what I know. You ain't seen what I saw. No, you ain't been where I go. With a fetty so strong, you gotta bag it with one eye closed. My shooter turn you inside out. I heard the feds cook them to the inside out.
Inglourious Bastards. It's funny because Tyler has an album called Bastards, and it has a song called Inglorious.
When we are together,
That's the first thing that popped in my mind.
so we got power. We have shifted from having a seizure about what the man got to season what we need. Burn, baby, burn.
Catch me in the kitchen where the dope is. With an apron it's whiter than the
This is
post
culturally
is.
inappropriate.
Spread distribution wide open. Now all the smokers call him Moses. Hair on browner than baby roaches. Got your bitch bent over like scoliosis. Watching Tiafa with the open. That's the only back and forth that I'm posting. In Bago
This is
shit, I was fine
culturally
getting rich
inappropriate.
under their noses. Today a nigga celebrate to you and post it. Saltwater tears, cooked with sodium, McLaren hypercar. No petroleum back then. Head work under linoleum. That thinking got me standing on this podium. A car, fuck what you thought.
Been playing in the snow like Rudolph in a 2-door roof, helping me.
You know, I can immediately say that this track is not really for me, this one. Like, first minute in and nah, it's not for me. I don't know if it's the beat or... Yeah, it's definitely the beat. Just honest opinion. This one is not for me.
Cool off. Chains on me like Slick Rick the ruler. Seats white but the 6 blacker than Umar.
Niggas trying to stop my play, Parisian nights, private rooms at Bar Du Pray, the season's right. Vuitton hug my arms, scribble the red, blood diamonds flood my charm.
This is culturally
The
inappropriate.
show tell me is we trafficking a trick, and somebody gotta show me the difference. Ha!
Trafficking or tricking? Hey man, you gotta be careful what you say out here. You know, your lyrics might be used against you. But anyway, I don't know who AB Liver is. AB Liver. Interesting. Let me see. I'm guessing this is the guy. Never heard of him. I'm sure he's like one of Push's friends maybe. But anyway, I'm not a fan of this one. I will be honest with you. I think the Tyler one might be better than this one. I don't know.
They don't know what it is when I'm on it. But once they figure it out, I don't want it.
So this one is so far ahead with Pharrell Williams. Yeah.
So far ahead, you niggas will be behind.
Swerving through the lane, serving niggas cane, still ain't never hit a pothole. If I was Brittany Griner, I'ma need Obama, only wanna swap his chapo. Furthest from the streets, Monica Denise, good bitches fuck with Roccos. Put them in them cars, hanging out with stars, now it's hard to tell they not hoes. Your co-defendant claim
that switch up was
immunity.
crazy.
It was you and he, how'd you not know?
Hold on, I wasn't expecting that switch up. But I remember this beat now from my earlier listening session. I was still trying to, you know, vibe with this soulful.
So far ahead, you niggas will be behind.
It makes me think of Kanye almost.
Understand the art of war. All my niggas draw, so we all Picassos. Me just being me, respect the P&B. I probably never eat at Roscoe's. They done took it all, praying that he fall. No more questions about Gestapo.
They don't know what it is when I'm on it.
Niggas tried to sneeze at the blessing. How could I just leave was the question. Whistleblowers left me no choice. Ain't no referees up in heaven. No mistaking me for the reverend. Usher in the money, my confession. How your pastor whip a Rolls Royce. That was me pre 9/11. Look at me post Armageddon.
I'm realizing now this beat sounds almost like Ace Trumpets. The drumming and that synthesizer there. Which is probably why it sounds good to me. I'm not gonna lie, this is better than the previous song I was playing. But yeah, I'm realizing now it sounds like Ace Trumpets as well.
Walking with my dog, I am legend. The grass is greener on each side. I done been both Mason Bethers. I done been at both intersections.
And besides, this is one album, so motifs are actually quite common when it comes to the production, you know. Kind of like the whole this is culturally inappropriate thing that keeps popping up. It's a motif, you know. In this case, the beat is also kind of a motif of what Ace Trumpet was.
I done poured oceans 11s, even when the well ran dry. I done raised quotes in the desert, tried to hide the dope in the message, like we did the coke in the Lexus. Same hands I used to whip work, see me turn them both into blessings. AMG the spokes for the extras, let God take the wheel like a Tesla.
They don't know what it is when I'm on it.
Let God take the wheel like a Tesla.
I don't want it. So far ahead, you niggas will be
Hallelujah.
behind.
Praise
You can't
God.
see it from where you sitting. Shit. But this Ferrari leather with the matching stitching is so far ahead, you niggas are behind. Behind.
I'm loving this one. I am loving it. Chandeliers. Okay, so we're on to the next one. The song's called Let God Sort 'Em Out. And it has Nas. Yeah, it has Nas on it. Okay.
Mouth. Talk about it. Bring all the watches and the chains out. Heat
come, I'm De Niro, I got the safe house.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Surrounded by niggas with tears that don't drip.
Talk about that ain't the ghost that you appeared to go get. Finally got the courage, but you still a whole bitch.
The rest of y'all on my 6 year ago shit. Every move intentional, the links is atypical.
Like baseball and DR.
You know what the stick will do.
Every single word of the hex I need, the death I breathe, the death I see.
Looks so good on you, the coffin wood on you.
Closed casket cause I'm only sick and wolves on you.
Berlinetta horsepower, put them hooves on you.
This is culturally inappropriate.
Single-handedly boosted rap to its truest place. Fuck speaking candidly, I alone did rejuvenate hip-hop into its newest place. Made it cool for Grammy-nominated LPs from previous generations.
Yo, man, I'm thinking about a time when Nas actually featured a South African rapper, or rather the Double HP. Yeah, Double HP had Nas to rap on a beat, and he used the same verse from a old album. And he already was paid, and yeah, he was pretty pissed off. R.I.P. Double HP, man. Yeah, I won't forget that story. Why would Nas do that? I don't know why. But anyway.
Killing is precious time. Used to clash with Decepticons. I was them deaf and blind. So cancel me before I unleash the Panther me. The Pantheon is a family. We some upstanding G's. The difference between regular spitters and bosses. My principles high. You need a glimpse of me from satellites in orbit. Yeah, Nasir, rockin' chandeliers.
Yeah. Anyway, let me just Google what I'm talking about so that you guys don't say I'm capping. Nas, Double HP. Yeah, I think this was the song, but I'm not gonna play it right now because it's irrelevant. But anyway, there was an interview. Maybe someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but there was an interview with Double HP. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, forget that. This is about this album Clipse. So, yo, good album. First off, this song, I think, I don't know what to think of this one. Not a favorite, not bad. You know, as you listen to the song, you get hyped. I mean, sorry, not the song, this album, from the beginning, the first 7 tracks. You get hyped, and then it comes down to like the 5th, 6th track, and then you kind of get a little mellow. Okay, not mellow. Ace Trumpets was number 5. Number 6. Okay, nah. Let's go to number 7. Yeah, around the 7th track, then you enter the second half of the album, and it kind of calms down a little bit, because from there, they aren't really as good of songs as the first half. You know, you kind of feel the album kind of slowing down a bit. I think it's possible that it was done intentionally, because I really feel like it was done intentionally, because the first half is like really, you know, for lack of a better way to say it, like there's an impact it makes. Like there's Kendrick Lamar, there's Tyler, there's So Be It, the Travis Scott diss, and then there's Ace Trumpets, which is a dope song. And the only thing is, this first song is it kind of begins, it's like an introduction to the album. So it begins soft, you know, with a story of how their mother died, I think, if I'm correct in saying that. Let's go to Birds Don't Sing. Vulnerable emotions and initial shock of learning their mother and father's respective. Yeah. So it's a sad story, but it's introducing the album at the same time, you know. And then comes in with the second track with Kendrick Lamar, where it's like energy, and it goes into POV as well. There's energy there. So Be It is energy. Ace Trumpets is energy. All Things Considered, I think, is also energy. if I remember it correctly. And then from here it kind of slows down, yeah. Some of the beats I wasn't vibing with around the second half. Yeah, Inglorious wasn't a good one. I remember saying POV wasn't a good one, but I think I think I may have to boost that one. That one is a bit better than Inglorious Bastards and some others here. So yeah, good album. I would rate this album, in my head I have a 6 in my head. A 6 out of 10. Just because I didn't like the second half of the album, but perhaps maybe I wasn't also paying attention to the words. Perhaps maybe a 7. Maybe a 7 out of 10. For now, 7. Let's stick with 7. I'll just give it 7 because they had a good rollout and I was really looking forward to it. Now I'm gonna give them a 7 because Chains and Whips, my favorite song. Ace Trumpets, also my favorite song. So Be It was also a banger. Yeah, I'm impressed by Malice's skills, you know. His bars are crazy as well. And remember, this is my first time hearing Malice. Pusha T, I've heard him before on a couple tracks. But otherwise, congratulations, guys. This was an album. Enjoy your success. Good album. Tiny Desk. I think I need to watch that. I loved it. I love the memes on TikTok. But anyway, I am out, guys.